morning guys, good evening, depends from which part of the world you are watching. In my case it's already evening, and I believe we have 7 hours difference again, because yesterday it was only 6. And I also made a mess also with my live broadcast when it should start. So it was just on time when Krum texted me that you have still 1 hour before the live stream. It's only 9 o'clock here, like, right, so 1 hour plus. So I believe it is 10 a.m. in the morning in Connecticut. And since yesterday I started gluing the bulkheads, 7 was glued on lives, another 7 I glued off screen. So let me show you what I have done. So I was doing same movements for every bulkhead which I have shown yesterday. So I completed all of them, they dried. And as I said before, I like when the kit is has more like tight parts, so you better to sand something than when it is too loose and you have to figure out how and what to do to put all the bulkheads at 90 degrees. And this one is just perfect. It is even with not that big distances between bulkheads, so it is good. And it is double layer planking model, so just everything is perfect. So today I want to fill it with some details. We will glue some fillers between for mast steps, and there was this strange hole with a ring inside. It wasn't for the bowsprit, it was for the rigging actually. So we will glue some fillers, and we'll actually we can with all these fillers we can follow the instructions. So let me open it and I will show you what we will do today. And about rabbit, as I said yesterday, let me switch the screen to this one. Wow, too bright, too bright. And as I said, I will make, because it was designed, so kit should have this additional glued plank. Oh, I've just touched model, where I haven't sanded it yet, so still soot on my fingers. So I will glue this strip which is imitates rabbit, but in the bow like this one. I will ignore it because where is that part? Where is that part? This one. Because I want to cut this is basswood, and I want to cut pear or boxwood. Haven't decided yet, but because this is this shape of the stem, this is exactly for this thickness of that imitated rabbit, but for the plank or strip which imitates rabbit, and I will ignore it. So I just will cut entire, just will make radius. So I will skip on this part. I just will mark where it ends, where it should end it, and just will make proper stem in the future. We will reach that point at some point. So, but today we are gluing this type of fillers in the bow between bulkheads. This is what I was talking about, this ring which I have to position inside. So we will glue all these parts, and maybe we will work on the gun ports, because we have imitation, it's only half guns, but we have to make all these gun ports. 4 on each side, I believe. That was on the picture. Yes, it is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, somewhere there. So this is what we will do today, and maybe we can glue also decks. And we have also false sides, these false sides, because it is double layer planking. The upper part is actually, and this is just laser cut sheets, which should speed up the process and simplify it. So we'll see. And we have marks, and it happens to be that this is exactly marking of this lower edge of this sheet and upper edge of the future second whale, and we have these marks on the model right here. I believe they are visible. Where is the second one? Oh, it's right here. So they are visible. So this is what we will do, and this is my piece of plywood with all these fillers. And I bought bigger knife today, so I hope I can work faster today. Visited one of my favorite stores, so I bought some sanding blocks like this. I like this foam based. They are soft and perfect for final touches in when you are sanding and polishing it. And for the final, I like to use this Scotch Brite or scuff pads. So they are the best for the final touches. But this is my new bigger knife, and unfortunately don't have big choice. So I bought just this is the only big one was available. Looks like pretty good knife. Don't know where is this manufacturer. We'll see in a moment. But I have some spare blades also, what is good. Not that much bigger, but it is convenient because it is with this rubber part. It's comfortable to hold. Number 2 4-mast feelers without numbers, but I believe this is the 2 of them. Let's cut them. Oh yes, the bigger knife and sharp blade really can make difference. Perfect. And you remember how yesterday I was struggling with cutting these parts out of the very stiff plywood. So I will use again cap. This is yesterday's glue, which hasn't dried, and because it is quite cold in apartments, we don't have heating. People actually don't have even hot water. I have because I have boiler, and not many people have it. So this is, you can see on the glue, it's not drying. But at least where it was thin layer on the model, it dried. It's good. I have brush sitting here from yesterday. But before gluing, we need to try it dry. Okay, so it is right after this one. Definitely probably have to sand a little. We have sanding blocks. I definitely have to sand these parts which I just cut. Michael, ear still ringing from yesterday. What happened yesterday? Oh, I'm glad that you found useful my videos about Proxxon tools useful. This is exactly why I made them, because I already filmed how to use them, so I could make unboxing video together with how to use, or just to show main tasks which the tool can do. So that was the purpose of making them. So I'm glad that it worked for you. Oh, wrong direction. Still probably more sanding. Can't fit this one. How about this side? Too tight on both sides, so yeah, I have to sand more both pieces because can't fit them inside. And I bought some sandpaper, so I will glue more pieces on my blocks because this is quite old sandpaper. And I have some there. I like to use this which based on the textile. They are really can use very long, last forever practically. If you are not using that special car repairs putty, that can destroy it. This is what I have on this block. But if you are not using that, only for wood, sanding wood and polishing, then that sandpaper can last forever. Okay, how about now? Still too tight. Oh, that one fallen also. Oh, perfect. I think this one I just can clamp. and it will be good. Now I need to play with this one. Oh, I got again this dirt on my hands. Okay, how about now? Yes, I think it can fit now. Perfect. So let's glue it. Okay. And I have bought some clamps, brand new ones. What is good? Now on this side also. Right, I will apply glue on the parts then. Should be like this. Or they should be on one side. Yeah, they should be on one side, I believe. Because... Yep. Both of them on one side. Alright, then wrong direction, because it should be like this, no, like this. One direction, cleaning the glue, and applying on different side. Yeah, that's why I'm saying usually check a few steps forward and then glue something. So yeah, I did check and almost made mistake. And what brand of yarn are you using for rigging? Я використовую німецькі нитки Gutermann для оверлоків, які не скручені ні ліворуч, ні праворуч. Ви можете з них робити будь-які канати, як тросові, кабельні, так і звичайні канати. And I'm using Gutermann threads, which are designed for overlocks. They are not twisted any direction, not left, not right, so you can make both types of ropes and cables, left and right twisted. And I have somewhere, I actually already have a few videos, some of them separately about, for example, anchor cable, some of them just about how to make ropes. And these two. We'll go to the water. And again, I have dirty hands, but so be it. Need to find next part to glue, and this is the one which should be on another side. So actually all of them are cyan, so for mast filler, what is good, if you are reading carefully each cyan, then you can't make a mistake. Okay, so this is for this side, like this. Again, I will sand it. Almost can fit. Yeah, I can. Okay, then I will remove clamps and we'll apply glue. A little dust got into my throat, so a little itchy. Oh, you're welcome, Vlad. Будь ласка, Vlad. I've got 3 ships. I'm almost completed the Mantua victory. 1 to 78, almost the same scale like this one. Mine is 1 to 76. But yeah, I built my victory in 1 to 74. Very weird scale. But after that one I said like, I hate this scale, don't like it, and I'm building a new model in the almost in the same scale. I just prefer 1 to 48 because you can make bigger quantity of details easier, etc. But advantage of smaller scales, if you don't have that much space on your table or in the apartment, in my case here, this is just perfect scale if you have only just small apartment and one table as a workshop. And again I will clamp it. We'll remove glue. Everything what is leaking out, so I was very generous with it. Better to remove immediately. It's easier to do now than later. Again I will clamp this side. And let's move to the next one. Mizzen mast filler and main mast filler. Main mast filler, main mast filler. Main. No, mizzen. This is main. Trying to read upside down. Yeah, this is mizzen. So let's work with mizzen then. Probably this is the quality of tools which we have right now in Ukraine. We don't have anything to choose. This is, as I said, was the only one available, big knife. So we just took what we have. Can't say that it is very good quality. And I will clean them. And also the larger scale or bigger scale, the larger size of the model, and the more difficult to rotate it on your table. So it's like stick with two ends. Easier to make bigger quantity details, but more difficult to maneuver this model without breaking anything, especially when you are working on the yards already and you have all this sticking out bowsprit, boom, etc. Just should be very careful with turning it around. Or you have to have this table which can be rotated, and you have to have this huge radius around it. As this is just recently I was turning the Boreas, HMS Boreas, on which I'm working, and it is already with a bowsprit. And to turn it around, it's pain in the neck. I don't have that long hands, so but I have this table which can be rotated. So this is convenience. But again, you have to check that you have big enough radius to turn it around. So yes, as I said, this is a stick with two ends. Even HMS Victory in 1 to 74, it was painful to turn around, especially in this such small apartments as I have here. So that model literally lived in the middle of the room, and everybody were slowing down around it, because I was somewhere screaming like, slow down, don't walk too fast next to it. So my cat even was avoiding passing through the room to the balcony. He was passing through the window in the kitchen. Okay, which one is this? There is a double bulkhead right here. We have this additional reinforcements right here. Now we need to figure out which position. Like this. I need to send more, for sure. Can't fit it. Definitely more sending. So probably I will complete all this dirty work, and then I will wash my hands after all these additional fillers, everything what is on the plywood. And I have a few more fillers, and then I can wash my hands, because the rest is laser cut also, but from a soft basswood, and it is much cleaner without all this black and dirty soot. Now, still can't fit it. Oh, maybe on this side. Tight, but can. Good. So now I will send this one more. Come on. No? Need to send more? How about now? Too tight. Too tight. Come on, come on. You can. Very tight, but theoretically, no, more sanding. Too tight. Too tight. Oh, finally. So I think I can put it, yes, I can. So I can glue the mizzen fillers, mizzen mast fillers. glue. And where I have dropped my brush, it was supposed to be in the water. I used brush and it just disappeared somewhere. Right. This isn't funny. Where is it? It is not around the table. Ha! How interesting. Nothing. Oh, I found it. It is under the table. This side. Let me try it one more time. Yeah, this can fit. Or maybe just a little more sanding, because this side was very tight. Better. Let me see what I will do. Another clamp. I like these clamps. They are small but strong. Just moved a little these pieces, which it was not the plan, like this. So now I have to find the main mast fillers and then bow fillers. For some reason this one is unscrewing itself on its own. Again, a little sanding. Second one, so right here. Am I right? Yes, so this is the place for it. Which one is, should be like this, I believe. Maybe a little more sanding. And here also more sanding. So sanding it is. How about now? Okay, one is good. No, the lower one. And what is the scale of the Mayflower from Billy Boats? Oh, finally. And which type of the Mayflower? Because I have two books. One Baker's book, which I have here, and it is exactly this Mayflower 2, which we have also as a museum ship or something like that. I can see it quite often at Mystic when they are coming for some repairs. We have even sailed together in company with Mayflower, so that was fun. And actually they were performing aboard, so everybody were properly dressed in proper clothes, and they were singing also this sea shanties, so it was fun. And of course, behind Mayflower, lots of sailing boats, power boats, just was following and just enjoying the view of the huge sails. Like they were like cloud. Wasn't that windy weather, but it was beautiful. I made a few pictures, shot some videos, so it was fun. So I think I need to glue this. I just will find a clamp, another one, and I can glue this. And then 4 more small pieces, and this dirty part will be over. Need to move it a little. This side. So, in talking about scales, I just imagine the gunboat Philadelphia here on this small coffee table. Yeah, maybe it can fit on it, but I'm not sure that I could build it like a live streams, because usually I'm setting up my camera much farther. Just not enough space to do it in the small apartment. Oh, have I flipped the side? Of course, I did exactly this. Oops. Which side? So it should be like this. Yes. Or not. Still not right. it is even worse. This is interesting. So it is not exactly the shape of the false keel. So then let's be it like this. Okay, now bow. Now I need to identify which is which or what is what, because we have quite similar pieces. Too much sharper and too a little with bigger belly. So this is probably big head and this is probably just bow fillers. Yeah, bow fillers. It's written. Everything is written here. Bow fillers. So this is big head. So let's do it. Yes, one and second one. One piece. Okay, this one. This block is 1/80, I believe. No, haven't signed it, but it is bigger sandpaper, bigger grade or grid. This one. So it should be like this. Looks like it is correct. So let's glue it. Or I can cut this another 2 pieces just to try dry before gluing. Okay, this is sheet number 3 with cuts off. Maybe I will need something, don't know, but I will keep them. This is something like this. Like this. Oh, and because laser, when the laser cuts parts, it is not perfect 90 degrees, so you have to check if it is 90 degrees. And because in this case it is important, if you will put it just like this, I don't know how much it is visible. I will try to position that it will be visible. So when you are putting like this, it is not perfectly horizontal, it is at an angle, like still not visible. If I will turn it like this, like this, like this, like this, and we'll switch position. Fine. So when I'm trying to glue it like this, and it is not perfectly horizontal, so it is like at an angle, because the laser, when it cuts parts, it is slight but angle. Not that much noticeable, but it is there. So I will sand this side also a little. Just it is visible with one edge only sanded. Plus minus that it visually will be 90 degrees. Okay, we'll see how it is working. So let's glue fillers first and then the rest. Mm-hmm. And now I will clamp it. Do I have more such good ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Don't know. Then I will use different ones. I have small ones somewhere. Now I just want to check how horizontal it is, so I will use just my block like this, so I can make it horizontal. Here it's also, I will show you in a moment, the position of that false planking or first layer of planking or sheet with planking. Don't know how to properly even call it, imitation of planking. So it's just my marker. I can orient it horizontally. So let me show you what I was trying to achieve. So it is horizontal, and you can see marking right here and right here. It is even like this. Check one more time. So it should dry now like this. Need to move this lower feeler. Now it is better. Now I need to clean this glue. Yeah, this is very important to make it very evenly, because this is very visible part, let's say. It should be definitely properly positioned. Perfect. Just perfect. So this is what I achieved here. Something like this. Okay, let's check what else I have. But how about to take a small break? I will go and wash my hands. As I said, it was dirty part of work. Just want to keep them clean, and then we will continue filling with all these fillers or parts fillers. We can work with Canon support strip. This is how it's called, but the rest of the parts will be laser cut or just wooden strips from basswood. So this is everything right here. This is plywood, and this is all. So the rest of the model, or for the rest of the kit, is made out of basswood. So, and this is quite sturdy skeleton. I like it. So shouldn't bend, twist, etc. So give me, how about 2 minutes break, and I will come back. don't know, maybe it was even faster than 2 minutes. Today it is actually much warmer here because my mom is cooking my favorite dish. It's duck in the oven, so it is warm in our apartment. But still, my hands are freezing, so it was nice to use hot water. And I'm thinking about maybe I should work on this gun port. Let me find field of depth. Or we can glue decks. Let me check. I don't want to make such details like this ring. I will install it later after firing the lines and all the dusty part of work. Because when I will paint all these niches into a black, I don't want to sand anything, so the dust will not stick to the perfectly black surface. So I'm thinking about... Yeah, I have to glue decks probably. They are false decks, of course. So let's cut all these parts from the laser cut sheets, and then I will decide what I will glue first. So the model will stay here. So I will clean a little my mat. Like this. And this is our decks. And some bulkheads. This is probably future boat. Yeah, it's tiny one. I like it. So let's check. What do I have here? And of course, before gluing, always try to try everything, preferably a few times, so we can try this false planking or entire sheet of planking. I don't know how to properly even call it, but like this, I can cut it. And this is already basswood, pure basswood. It's not plywood. It's quite thin, probably, don't know, 1.5 millimeters. Definitely less than 2 millimeters thick. Yeah, it is very thin. So with actually first layer of planking, it is very thin. It is maybe even less than 1.5. It is about 1 millimeter, 1.2 just by eye. And it should be like, have these marks, so it should be like touching edges of it, like this. And the model is getting the shape of the ship. I like it. So I will cut all these parts and then decide what to do, what I'm doing first. It's definitely good to have this part so I can check how the marking is, if it is the same actually radius, so if I have glued properly my bulkhead. So this will be just a perfect test for this, because this should be the lower edge of this sheet with planking limitation should be exactly the marking on our bulkheads. So we'll see in a moment. Stem, transom, and what is this? Another part, I will keep it in the bag. And this is main deck. Mizzen, probably it's written actually, so I can read. Half disappeared. This is also the part of the deck, so I don't know where is this. But this is what we were making, that double pieces or fillers from the bow. So I believe this is it. This is this niche. This is for this. It was for the future rigging probably designed. That's why it is with ring. So we are imitating it. I'm good with that. And I will cut it. It is also made out of very thin. Maybe it is 1 millimeter or a little thicker, like 1.2. This is what I forgot to buy today, caliper. And with the ruler it is difficult to say precisely. It is even less than 1 millimeter. Something about 0.6-ish, 0.7 millimeters, so it is quite thin. So very easy to bend, especially if you will use some water, and especially if you will use soldering iron. And I bought a new one, because I don't know where my previous one disappeared. Probably I will find it now, because I bought a new one. And I will cut the main deck also. This is interesting marking for the capstan. Not parallel as we usually can see, but interesting. So we will do it. And actually, this sheet I don't need at the moment. This is channels, something puncture probably. Boats, knees, so yeah, we will need it a little later, especially boat. And of course, because I have clamps, probably I have to start with the gun port, so I need to find another piece. And it was dummy cannon support strip is positioned good. Looks like it is laser cut also, so I missed it somewhere. Oh, I think I know what it was. It was somewhere, I even looked at it and said that it is puncture, but it is probably not puncture. This is exactly what it is. On the exactly sheet with the boats. Okay, let's try it. Yep, this is just what I need. So let's cut it. And this one is thicker. This is like 2 millimeters. Exactly, maybe 1.8 or almost 2 millimeters. Is it shorter? I believe so. But it is not wide enough, so it is not it, I believe. So let me check if it is really laser cut. Yeah, it is short on this photo instructions. But still, looks like it is the right one. I need to check the size. Gun port framing. Dummy cannons inserted into a support strip. This dummy cannon support strip has been laser cut for you. It is 1/16 thick. 1/16, let me check millimeters. So 1/16, this is 0.6 millimeters. Not sure that it is 0.6. It is more like 0.8. Or just visual effect. Okay, let's read next. Glue the support strip against the back side of the notches. Cut into bulkheads. See the photo provided. Looks like it is this one. And this position on this bulkhead to this bulkhead. So the length is just proper one. It is right here from this bulkhead to this bulkhead. But it is not wide enough. This is what makes me... And nothing about width. But this is the only something of this shape and nothing is written there. Okay, if it is wrong one, I will cut off another strip of such wood. But looks like this is the correct one. I will clean it a little. Don't like all these sticking parts. Everything should be perfect, then I will like it. And then I will paint it in black as it is in the instructions, so it won't be visible that it is only full or half guns, because I want to make it with open gun ports. It is more spectacular than just boring closed gun port leads. Yeah, YouTube sometimes makes sort of improvements, and not always that improvements are working good. So, got some problems also sometimes. I will need more glue. I will need more glue. And because, as I said in the first episode, I want to make pear, boxwood, holly, ebony, etc. Instead of actually painting model. So I will paint only all this inside when it is dark and it is not visible painted or stained, or I used alcohol ink, so I will paint only inside the strip or that for the rigging niche. But the rest of the wood will be just used color or different shades of wood, so to imitate colors. So I don't want to paint and don't want to use any single drop of paint for actually getting that colors. So it will be just different shades of wood. Okay, more glue. And I want to film it. So the next step will be I will make a little wider cuts or squares for gun ports, because I will put inside pear probably frames. Or will frame with pear, which will be partially visible, but it is visible, so it will be on the later stages. Of course, I don't have nail driver here. This is something that I have to buy. So I will use clamps today for this piece. I have big ones, but a few additional ones today. I just will clamp it to this false keel. We will not clamp too tight, so it won't bend the wood, just to keep it in position for gluing. Like this. We can center it a little more, like this. Like this. Good. And second one. is interesting. I should probably clamp in opposite sides, or like this direction clamp, so I can put my model on the side. Like this. Good. And I will glue this one here, then I can clamp both of them together with clamps. Good. Nice. If it is wide enough, or if the scale is small enough. Yes, it is just perfect. Super. So this is what I will do, and I have 4 now of these. Come on, can remove already the small one. Now I can reclamp this part. And the last one. Nice. So we'll see if I can glue decks. Actually, maybe I'll let's say it is always something happen in Ukraine, in some corner of the country, like this 2-3 nights, 2 nights when I was, yeah, 2 nights it was quiet in Kyiv, but in different regions there was massive attacks with ballistics, etc., and children were wounded and dead also. So it is always somewhere something happens. So just I'm lucky that 3 days I got chance to sleep in the bed in pyjama, and this is something really rare because we have minimum drones, and just to be on the safe side, better to sleep somewhere behind the wall, means in the corridor. And because I have apartment on the first floor, it's terribly cold, same as to sleep on the ice. So I'm quite happy to sleep in the bed. It is better than to sleep on the chair in the bomb shelter. Okay, so I can start gluing some decks. For this I need to start sanding some. Okay, you can use clamps first to make it stable, so it will not flip and hit my clamps like this. Should stabilize it. Should, the keyword. Like this, or not, like this. No. No, just want to stabilize it somehow. Okay. No, and also not like this. So I have to hold it, but while I'm sanding the future stern cabin or deck. So we'll see how it works. And we have this angle from the fall skill, and because our bulkheads are 90 degrees cut, so we just need to level everything at this angle which we have on the fall skill. I'm calling this fall skill, but piece of wood on which we have bulkheads. Actually, I bought today more sanding paper, stronger ones, so you can use that. This is a stiff one, so now I'm regretting that I don't have a rotary tool here. Yeah, and this one is trying to peel off what I don't like at all. Good thing that I will use wood to plank it, so I will feel all that stuff. Maybe I will glue something. And this is something what I don't like about plywood. Just follow the screen. Or maybe I can use file. Yeah, it is better. And it is peeling off again here. Need to feel it back. I have some chips off over there. Probably have to glue them. Where is my scalpel? This one. I believe this piece of wood is right from here. Or a different one. Come on. Yeah, it is just right from here. Or not. Oh, that was a mistake to blow. Okay, let me clamp what I have glued. Another clamp. And we'll move on the bow while this is drying. Find spot where I can hold it. Same, we'll try not to damage too much the plywood. File. Oh, Mega Nico, thank you very much for your support for the channel. And I just literally bought an additional lamp today, so it was just on time. So I really appreciate your support for the channel. I don't know if you can hear this awful noise. I'm sorry for that, because microphone usually can catch it, and it is not really very pleasant. Let's try our deck. Oh, I think I found stable position for the model. Not this one. This is the proper one. All right. How about this side? Nice. Front side. Actually, I can glue it. So now I need to figure out how to clamp it. Because as I said, don't have rubbers, don't have nails, don't have nail driver. So I can use only clamps. I have a few rubber bands, so maybe I can use some like this. This is the best way to do this, actually, even better than nails. Perfect. So at least for this part, I have a few rubber bands. Need to untighten these two, so I will get two, or I will spread them. So let's glue this deck. Again, I will probably have enough glue. Yeah, I will install the ring later, so I will curse everything that I have glued the deck already, but it will be later. So let's just glue it so it will dry. And maybe next episode I can fire the lines, but for that I need to glue all these fillers and these frames, future frames, false frames for the gun ports. Oh, not what I wanted. Position it properly. Center it properly. And we'll spread these rubbers so they will hold it in proper position. Can I have one more? Maybe double. Oh! Yeah, they are old. One more, please. One more. I have one more. Too big. Oh, they are just falling into pieces. How about this one? Also too big. And like this, it probably also will fall apart or not. Yay! So I clamped one deck. Okay, one is done. I want to go back to the stern part, to this one. Maybe I can rotate it and position like this. But now I have to fill with something this chipped off bulkhead made out of plywood, but the most importantly, I need to sand it properly. Because, where is it? Not this one. Oh, this one is from here actually. Yeah, found another piece. So I haven't cut actually my stern deck, so it was the stern part. This is what should go onto this. And yes, I need to sand a lot. Actually, the most stern part already is almost at the proper angle, what is good. And actually it is almost getting there. It is even marked already with center line, you don't have to worry about it. Looks like it is a smaller size, but it is okay, because it is just false decks. You will plank it to a proper size, but what to do with this chipped off plywood? I can fill it with filler, because I will plank it later. So I have somewhere wood filler. I will do it later then, because I don't know where is it. I just want to glue it. Oh, just some dust scratching something into my throat. I think I can glue this one if I will find some rubber bands. And if they will hold, not sure about that part, but I have some. So, found a few more. Let's try. Have you ever made models for use in movie sets? No, haven't such clients yet, but I would like to, because it's interesting. They usually are in large scales, like 1 to 10-ish. So it's almost like to build a real one. Here's my deck. Not very clean already, because my hands were dirty. And I have some very small clamp, because I want to clamp this plywood piece, which is trying to just not to sit in the proper position. Okay, I need to center it now. And rubber bands. Crossing my fingers that they will hold. Okay, one is holding. Good. How about next one? It's holding. Perfect. And this one is probably need to. Oh. Super. So I have another small piece of deck and main deck. Just want to check that it is properly centered. Like this. And glued. Okay. I need to sand it, and of course I have to remove these clamps. They are in my way because I want to glue this piece of deck. The largest scale, I built something 1 to 32. Oh, 1 to 24, of course. A few of these models on the live broadcast, the Moscone Goose Bay Lobster Smack, the Day Sailor, and the Gunboat Philadelphia, the current project. Yeah, but yeah, this is the biggest which I have built. But the models or ships or boats themselves are not that big. So it is alright scale. Okay, more sanding. More sanding. Something like this. So I can glue it if I have again more rubber bands. Oh, my microphone. I hope it wasn't too loud for you. Let's step on it. Rubber bands, I have a few more. Oof. Oh, it was straight into my nose. And the last one. So actually for the main deck I don't have rubber bands. And maybe I need to add some glue. Okay. This will go into the water and to glue this deck. Like this. Properly centered. So the only what is left is the main deck. Let's check. It was written in the instructions that you have to clamp parts and details minimum for 20 minutes. So looks like it is true. my falls, this piece of wood, strip of wood is there, it's not trying to escape. So I can work with the main deck now. And I can clamp it with clamps for gluing. It should be like this. Can it fit? This is an interesting question. A very interesting one. Yeah, it also should bend, so probably that's why it is a little longer. Something like that. I need to send something in some places, and maybe I need to make it a little shorter because it's too curvy. Okay, this will be interesting. The interesting thing is that it is actually much faster to do it with a file, or I have just brand new and they are very sharp, or I have to replace my sanding block. Oh, just touched it and it's unglued, so I will glue it one more time, probably right now. And of course, when I was at the store today, I forgot to buy cyanoacrylate. So to use it as for temporary fixation, exactly for in such spots. Maybe I will glue the main deck and this will be it for today. But behind the screen, I will work a little on the gun ports, and I still have to try that false planking, this part. So we'll prepare it for actually first layer of planking. So we'll see what I will do during the week. But I'm filming everything, so even if I'm not showing it on the live streams, I will show it in the regular videos. Just something what I'm working 60 hours, it will be shown in 20 minutes. Clamp. I was searching for clamp. Can I reach it from the bottom? No. Only from here. Is it possible to install the deck? Oh yes, it is possible, but it is still too long. Let me clean a little my cutting mat after sanding, and I need to shorten it a little. We'll try to cut like half of the millimeter. If it is not enough on one side, we'll repeat on the other one. Yeah, today Imbir appeared in Krum's video. Yeah, that is true. I think he was the main character, superstar. He literally entered in front of camera, stick his nose into it, just to check. Can it fit now? Yes, it can now. Perfect. And what else I have to sand? Oh, something was broken. It is actually all right. I can glue it. Yay, I can glue it. So let's glue it then. Maybe a little more of glue, or is this enough? Maybe just enough, but just a drop of fresh one. And maybe any rubber bands. Oh, I have one more. I have one more rubber band. Yay! If I can put it on the model before gluing it, that would be great to have it prepared. Maybe one more. One. Okay, one more. I have one more. Not sure that it can survive. It's already falling apart. And this is it. Too bad. But it is what it is. Let's glue what it is what I have. And since I forgot to buy also some wood, like linden or at least pine, for the fillers where I will install my threaded rods, so I need to go one more time to the store and to buy also cyanoacrylate. So actually every time I'm coming in Ukraine, in Kyiv, I have to put together my workshop every time to buy fresh glues, to buy some clamps, some tools. So maybe next time I will find out how to buy at least 12 volt rotary tool, Proxon rotary tool. I have seen there a comment about cordless one, battery powered. I have a few, it was a gift, tried them, but when you tried Proxon, after that one you can't go to the just some cheaper versions. They are not, you can't get that preciseness. You can drill with freehand with rotary tool, and it will be just so clear drill, even if it is drill bits less than 1 millimeter in diameter. And when you are using that battery powered, everything what I tried, I wasn't impressed. You can't even get proper rounded drill hole. So this is what, from my own experience, what I'm saying, I just haven't found any single one which can provide you this quality. That's why I'm very big fan of Proxxon rotary tools. They really have the best rotary tools. For ship modelers, they are the best. Table saws, no. Their table saws, both the smallest one and biggest fat, they were designed for building doll houses, and for that they are perfect, they will do the job. But you can't get that preciseness which you need to have in the ship modeling. So Proxxon's power tools, rotary tools, yes. Table saws, no. Okay. I repeated this mistake, I'm sorry for that. Stepped on my microphone. Need to figure out how to avoid it, put it somewhere behind the table so I won't step it next time. Let me position it properly. Center it properly, and it should be in the middle. So I will use this one of rubber bands which I found, or maybe I can steal another one from the stern castle. It has 3 there, so I can use it here, and one more from the stern castle. Yay! Oof! Not what I wanted to get, just ripped off my small deck. And maybe I can steal one also from the forecastle. And I can put it also on the main deck. And it is even too big, so I can twist it maybe from the bottom like this and put it somewhere on the forecastle. Yay, it is holding even. Perfect. What else I can do today? Maybe nothing, because I need to unclamp, unbend, etc. So today I actually made everything on time, less than 2 hours, so I believe this is it for today. Let me switch to this screen, because I need to wait until the glue will dry. I need to fill the chipped off plywood, and when I will remove all these rubber bands, I can work on the gun ports. As I said, I will film everything what I'm making behind the scene or behind the screen, and it is almost ready for firing the lines. Oh no, actually I need to fill some spaces with wood, so I need to buy fir, or I need to clamp it here with clamps because it is not too tight, and some pine or linden actually for filling the spaces between the bulkheads where I will install rods, threaded rods. I want just to clamp in the middle, like this. No, not holding. Should hold. Like this. And one more on another side. much better because the rubber bands are not too strong. So now it is holding like this. So and it will dry till tomorrow because it is bent decks, so it should dry a little longer. And I hope that next episode will be with the second layer or first layer of planking or with fire in the lines. We'll see what I will do during this week. So with this I wish you a very nice rest of your day or evening, depends from which part of the world you are watching. And thank you very much for your support, for supporting my channel. You are making it possible to streaming from Kyiv, where I don't have practically anything. So I'm just assembling my workshop in the process of streaming. And as I said, I just got second lamp, so now you can see much better everything. And actually I can work with light. I have problems with my eyes when it is darkness or twilight, so I'm usually working with bigger quantity of light when it is necessary. So now it has become possible to work. So thank you so much for that, because your support makes it possible to stream. And see you next weekend. I hope nothing will change and Russians will not attack Kyiv, so they will not damage anything important, because today, second day in a row, we have lights, electricity all day long. This is nice. So I hope nothing happened during the weekend. I will stream again from Kyiv at the usual regular time and won't mess up again, because United States changed time, Ukraine changed time a little earlier. So now we are again on the same 7 hours difference. So I think I know where I should stream from here. So with this, I wish you a nice rest of the day and see you next week. Bye! And